Welcome to Networking RX, a podcast devoted to helping business professionals like you enhance your networking skills in order to become more proficient giving and receiving quality business referrals and improving the overall quality of your life and the lives of those around you. The Networking RX podcast is a production of AmSpirit Business Connections, an organization whose mission is to empower business success through networking.
Early one summer, a set of twins set a goal. They each committed to scaling the region's tallest mountain before they went back to college. They, however, took two very different approaches to achieving this mutual ambition. The first twin, eager to accomplish the objective, asked anyone and everyone that he knew, met, or encountered, "Could you get me to the top of the mountain?" Day after day, week to week, he persisted with that one request. The second twin, while equally eager, stepped back and thought through all the necessary tasks he'd need to complete to achieve the mountainous ascent. With that breakdown, he set about working through his many contacts to tackle the various challenges he'd identified. From that, his network connected him to an experienced climber who offered sage insight and advice. His network also helped him source the necessary clothing, equipment, and supplies. That same network assisted him by arranging for safe passage to the base of the snow-covered mountain. And that network introduced him to others who were enthusiastic about sharing the climb. And with all of this, before the second twin returned to college, he'd successfully scaled the mountain and had loads of pictures to prove it. As for the first twin, well, he's still trying to find that person who will take him all the way to the top of the mountain. If you're watching this, no doubt you're aspiring to something greater for yourself. As such, you have a metaphorical mountain to climb. It might be a personal achievement, like writing that book, or it might be a career ambition, like that executive promotion, or perhaps a business objective, such as having your enterprise widely recognized. Whatever the case, don't expect your network to just make it happen for you in one fell swoop. Chances are your network, as wonderful as it might be, will never come through. Rather, take the time to identify all the pieces and parts to what you're trying to achieve. Then work through your family, friends, and other contacts to help you with all those little things that will serve to help you summit your ambitions. Now, if you're in AmSpirit Business Connections, remember to tap into your fellow members for things other than just paying clients. Remember, success depends upon lots of other factors: advice, opportunity, strategic connections. If you're willing to ask, your chapter will help you get those things too. And if you're not in AmSpirit Business Connections, know this: our aim is to help our members achieve the things they need to summit the mountains they seek to climb. Reach out if you'd like to find a chapter, start a chapter, or become part of our leadership team building regions. We're always open to helping others climb their goals.
Thanks for joining us on the Networking RX podcast. Please put what you've learned into action today and let us know if you have questions, comments, or ideas for future topics. You can email them to us at podcast@amspirit.com. That's AmSpirit.com. Finally, so you never miss an episode, be sure to subscribe to the Networking RX podcast through iTunes, Overcast, or however you receive your podcasts. Now get out and network with someone.
The Networking RX podcast is the copyright production of AmSpirit Business Connection. All rights reserved.